Hello everybody, Kepler Bros here. Today we're going to be reviewing a game called The Epic. It's a new game built by a company called Mediacurrent. Mediacurrent is a company based in Atlanta that focuses on Drupal development and digital marketing to help improve your web services. This game here was released at DrupalCon 2019 in Seattle, Washington. Drupal is a free and open source content management framework. Drupal basically helps web developers improve their websites and to make their lives easier. Now, as I said before, this game, The Epic, was released at DrupalCon 2019. This focuses on the story of the Drupal character, D8, trying to fix a website and make it better, just like Drupal does in real life. Mediacurrent not only developed this game, they also created an arcade machine to play the game at DrupalCon, and also created little DrupalCon coins for players to use to activate the machine. Now in this video, not only will I be showing gameplay, but I'll also be showing glitches and things that can be improved. But before we get started, I just want to give a little shout out to my bud, Professor Plum, who made a video about this game beforehand and showed the best way to beat it. Thank you for that. If you want to see a specific part of the video, here are the times for each part. Now on with the video. So here's the beginning of the game, where you start off with this amazing cutscene. I really like the art in this. And fun fact, these people talking, their names are from real people. So here's stage 1. The first part of stage 1 has 5 snake robots. So it's 5 enemies. Each of these snakes take 3 punches or 3 kicks to eliminate. When they're eliminated, they get knocked back. Whenever they need one more hit to be eliminated, they start flashing orange. After eliminating all the enemies, you go on to the next level after collecting points from number of enemies defeated and your time. After this, you go on to your first boss stage with WordPress. WordPress first tries charging at you 3 times. Then you are able to start punching WordPress in order to defeat him. Although you can deal a lot of damage, it won't be enough to defeat WordPress yet, so you have to wait for him to come back. WordPress then starts firing rockets at you. After dodging these rockets, he goes up for one more charge. Then you can begin to punch him again. After finally defeating WordPress, you move on to the next stage. Now we go into another cutscene. We're instantly teleported into a new world full of little ticket robots. These annoying things can throw tickets at you that do a small amount of damage. You have to beat a total of 20 robots in this stage. And like the last one, there's 5 enemies per part. After exterminating all of the tickets, we move on to another cutscene. This time it seems like something is wrong, and our character has to act fast. Now as we move into the next stage, we get to face a new enemy. These bugs jump at you, not doing a lot of damage, but when bunched up, it's really hard to defeat them. Fortunately, these bugs have what it seems like gasoline tanks on their back, so once you destroy one, if they're all in the vicinity, they all blow up. Watch out for the explosions though, those can do a lot of damage. Although parts 1 through 3 have 5 bugs, strangely enough, the 4th stage only has 3 bugs. After completing this last scene, we go to yet another cutscene. But here isn't in the ship, this is still in the stage. We go on to one more boss. This boss is in a tank, and fires rockets at you every so often. The way to beat this boss is to punch the rockets back into the tank, eventually destroying it. After eventually defeating the boss, we go to one last cutscene before the game ends. After beating the game, you type in your initials and release your score. I really enjoyed this game. I love the mechanics and I love the retro style of it. I really like the music, especially the intro music. This was a very good game. Reminds me of Mega Man a lot. I think it would be cool if they added more updates and more ideas to this. It'd also be cool if they added in a sequel or some other game related to this, such as Infinite Runner. This game has really inspired me to work on creating a game. Now I just need to come up with my ideas. It'd be cool if they started to sell merch, such as t-shirts and hats for this game. I really like the logo for this game. It's really cool. I would definitely be willing to spend my hard-earned money to buy one of the t-shirts. But like all great games, there's a few things that could be fixed here and there. Glitches and mistakes and things that could be changed to make it better. And that's what we're covering next. This glitch isn't game-breaking, but it should be fixed. After completing a stage, the player can still punch, jump, and kick. I call this next glitch the Invisible Man's Shadow. I don't know if this is supposed to be there or not, but it's there, and it seems to get on my nerves every single time I play. This next glitch happens whenever the rocket from the tank goes up too high for the player to punch. I've lost games because of this, and though I do not have this in the video, it makes me afraid to go up to the highest height because I don't want it to happen again. Another glitch I found is that the character can be reduced to 0 health as seen above and still be alive. I found out this glitch by leaving the computer AFK. After the time ran out from the game, the death noise played, but it was very drawn out and it seemed to break my headphones. Although these are a lot of the glitches, I feel that there's probably a lot more that I haven't found out. If you fix these, this will greatly improve your game. Although this game is really good, there's a few things that can be improved here or there to make it even better. This is the list that I came up with. First, I would recommend adding the character's face next to their speech. This would help improve the character and also display emotion. Another thing is you could add animations between each level, such as putting D8 in the center of the screen doing an action. Another thing would be to add a little animation before WordPress is introduced, just to get the player to understand more. Another thing would be to add a tutorial on how to play the game and all the mechanics, or at least put something that shows what's health and what is the super attack. This would help players who are new to the game to understand how to play. I think that the tickets should be changed in some way. I'm not sure how, but these guys didn't do much damage and they were just plain annoying. Next, it would be cool if you changed the music whenever the alarm goes off in the ship. This part here could be improved by keeping the scope creep's identity hidden. The way to do this would be to add 3 question marks in place of who is talking until we finally show scope creep. Although I probably will regret saying this, I think that the scope creep could be put a little bit harder in order to make the game more challenging. Although this game isn't too big, there was a few Easter eggs that I managed to spot. There's probably more, but here they are. First, I managed to notice that in the corner, Mediacurrent put their name on the side of a building. Second, there's a little Mediacurrent in those green letters. I really enjoyed playing this game, and I'm glad I got access to it. I just want to thank all the people who helped out with this project, including the programmers, the people who made the music, the graphic designers, and everybody else who helped. I hope to see more games similar to this, and I hope they're just as fun. Now, after beating the game several times, I got a little ahead of myself and tried to get the highest score possible with the speedrun. I got pretty high with a score of 2,355 right before the last boss. But on the last boss stage, I started sweating and kept on messing up. And after dying, well, let's just say I got a little frustrated. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for all the support. I'm sorry I talked a bunch during this video, and I just want to say that I'm going to try to post as many videos as possible throughout the next few months, because I'm about to be graduating from middle school and going off to high school, where I'll be homeschooled and I'll have a lot of free time. I'm going to try to focus my videos on my comedy routines, maybe gaming every once in a while, but I want to try to put animation into my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and God bless.